Hello and welcome back to Bible Wits Bible Corner. Today we're going to be in the book of John chapter 19, and there might be a bit of a content warning, so parents, please watch this. Make sure that it is safe for your kids to watch. We're going to read John chapter 19 verses 1 through 3, starting with the English Standard Version. Then Pilate took Jesus and flogged him. And the soldiers twisted together a crown of thorns and put it on his head and arrayed him in a purple robe. They came up to him saying, "Hail, King of the Jews," and struck him with their hands. All right, now, New Century Version. Again, that's John chapter 19, verses 1 through 3. Then Pilate ordered that Jesus be taken away and whipped. The soldiers made a crown from some thorny branches and put it on Jesus' head and put a purple robe around him. And then they came to him many times and said, "Hail, King of the Jews," and hit him in the face. Okay, so the content warning here is the gruesome beating that Jesus went through. He was flogged. He had that crown of thorns on his head, not just gently placed, it was beaten into his head. So he was a man that had all sorts of open wounds everywhere. And then, on top of that, when they placed that robe on him, they placed that robe on open wounds. And then later, they ripped that robe off and dressed him in his old original clothes. So he went through a lot of pain before the crucifixion. Now, Jesus knew he was going to go through all of this. So that's something that we need to remember. He knew he was going to go through this. He knew he was going to go through the pain and suffering on the cross. He knew the torture that was involved in that, the pain that was involved in that. And why do I say that? Well, he was also, not only was Jesus God, he was human. And being human, he felt pain. I did a video a while back about him crying because of the death of Lazarus. He saw the crowd, he saw how emotional they got, and that was his friend. Everything combined, he showed his emotion as well. So he was human. So he knew exactly what pain was. But he did that for you and me. He suffered through the flogging, the crown being beaten to his head, the crucifixion, so that we could have a personal relationship with God. That's something we should never take for granted. That's something we should never lose sight of. Because the second we lose sight of it, we lose sight of God's glory, so to speak. So anyway, I hope you find encouragement in this, and I hope you have a wonderful, God-centered day. Bye.